I have been getting so many requests to do a tour, walk around style video of the truck and my camping setup. It's a beautiful winter day here in Phoenix. It's in the mid 50s, and the dogs and I got out here to the desert, found a nice open spot, and we've just been hanging out, and we're here to film the walk around video finally. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for joining. We really appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for the support to the channel. We recently passed 1,000 subscribers, so I just can't express to you how much we appreciate that. The dogs and I love getting out here and filming and making camping videos in the truck out here in the Arizona desert and up in northern Arizona in the forest. We just really love camping and getting out and about. So thank you so much for your support to the channel. Let's get into the details of the truck. So this is a 2020 Ram 2500. It is the tradesman model, which means it just has a few less of the bells and whistles and stuff on the inside of the cab, and a few things on the outside. It didn't come with fog lights. I plan on adding some aftermarket fog lights to it eventually. It has the 6.4 liter Hemi engine, and I wanted a truck with a gas engine specifically just for the ease of maintenance and being able to work on a lot of the stuff myself. I have had a Ram diesel truck before. I had a 2007 Ram 2500 with the Cummins, and we have had multiple Ram 1500s. I believe this is our fourth Ram truck, and we really bought this truck with a purpose. So I wanted a 6'4" bed, and I wanted a 2500 because we also tow a travel trailer. So I get out in the truck on my own on solo trips, but we also camp in a travel trailer when I bring my family, my wife and 2 kids. So we get out with the travel trailer. So we needed a truck that was large enough to tow a good sized trailer, and we don't tow super heavy, so we really didn't need a diesel. I didn't want to deal with DEF and the emissions stuff. That's a whole nother debate. I know there's tons of people out there that get into the gas versus diesel debate. I've had a diesel. I've been around diesel trucks my whole life, and for this truck this time around, I specifically chose to go with the gas engine, and I'm very happy with that. 2019 and later trucks with the Hemi engines also have the 8-speed transmission, and it's a great combination for towing. It does great towing our trailer, and we really love the ability of the truck. So I wanted to be able to get out and about into the desert and off-road a little bit. So definitely wanted to go with the 4-wheel drive model. When we bought this truck, it was a year old, had 14,000 miles on it, and so I had, you know, a lot of plans of stuff I wanted to do. Since we purchased it, I've added night edition wheels from a Ram night edition that I picked up off Facebook Marketplace. I added the Toyo AT3 open country AT3 tires to it. Really happy with those tires, and I went with those tires specifically in the size that they are. They're a 295 65 20, and they had the highest weight rating of a load range E tire, you know, that I was able to get at the time. So each tire is just, I believe, just right around 4,000 pounds per tire. So I wanted to be able to haul, you know, tow our trailer, haul stuff in the bed, not compromise any payload or have any issues with, you know, tires. So we went with the Toyos. I've added the side steps. Those are just some side steps off Amazon. I believe they're called Tyger Auto. Those have been really great. Happy with those. I picked up the ARE topper off of Facebook Marketplace also. This came off of a 2018 Ram that was blue, so I had the topper painted to match our black truck. Since I picked up the topper, I also added the roof rails to it and the crossbars. They're Rhino Rack crossbars. So I picked those up off of eTrailer.com. They have a ton of truck accessories, trailer accessories, towing stuff, and they actually had a kit specifically for adding the roof rails and crossbars to a topper. So I picked those up and installed those myself. I think they were in the $450 to $500 range for that whole kit. Very happy with it. The Rhino Rack accessories are really good. The inside of the topper is carpeted. It has LED lights. It's a very nice, very well outfitted topper, and I got a screaming deal on it on Facebook Marketplace, so I just absolutely couldn't pass it up. It has the flip down window in the front, so you can clean the glass on that window, also so you can clean the glass on the back of the truck, so that makes that really great. It has the sliding window, so you can access the topper from inside the cab. So that's great when we're driving, towing our trailer. We also bring the two dogs, Oakley and Bailey, as you guys know, and we can, you know, communicate with them through the window and make sure they're doing okay back there. It has sliding windows on the sides, and that's one thing that I would love to upgrade sometime is to pick up a window that opens. They have the wind doors that open up from the outside, so I would love to put one of those on at least the passenger side of the truck so I could access the shelf that I have on the inside. That would just be super handy. So I don't know, I'll keep my eyes out if I ever see something used. I don't know if I'd order brand new. I don't want to spend a ton of money on that kind of thing. So the topper's been great though. That was one of the top priorities to add to the truck, was the topper. Not only so I could camp out of the back of it, but so we could haul the dogs in the back while we tow our trailer, or just whenever we're taking the dogs anywhere. I did add airbags. I put Airlift 5,000 airbags on the back of the truck. The Ram 2500s do have the coil suspension, so if you're hauling a lot in the bed, it can get saggy. And in the past, we have had a 4-seater side-by-side, and we had a rack in the bed of the truck and carried that up on the rack. So adding the airbags really helped deal with that weight, along with the high rating of the Toyo Tires. Getting into the back of the truck and the drawer and sleeping platform, I built all of that myself. It's made out of 3/4 inch maple plywood that I just picked up at Home Depot and Lowe's, and I did a ton of research on the setup and how I wanted it to be configured with the drawer and the pop-up little tabletop, and what I wanted to store in there. Did tons and tons of research and just really thought about how I wanted it to be set up, and I'm really happy with the way it came out. I'm really happy with how it functions and how it's modular and it's super easy to remove out of the truck. So one of the top priorities for that, the sleeping platform and drawer system, was to be modular and kind of a 3-piece design. So I could put the drawer system in if I only wanted the drawer on the left. I could put the shelving unit in on the right, and then I could have a platform going from the drawer over to that side shelving system. So I could have the whole top. I could put the platform down below so I could sit on the drawer and cook inside of the topper, or hang out inside of the topper and watch a movie or do whatever if it's, you know, bad weather outside. So it really was set up for multifunction, and I wanted to, you know, be able to have that flat platform going across the whole thing, so that when we're traveling with our RV, the dogs could ride back there. So it's really been a great setup. I really enjoy using that, and it's, you know, carries so much stuff in it. It holds so much. There's a lot of storage, and it really works out well for camping. So right now for the sleeping setup, I'm using a 30-inch wide by 75-inch by 4-inch cot style mattress, and then I also have some memory foam on top of that, and it's working out okay. It's not the best setup. I've tried a couple air mattresses. I've tried different memory foams. So I don't know, it's probably not the last thing I'll use, but for now it's working out just fine. The awning I have on the outside of the topper is a Maxi Trac awning from Napa Auto Parts here in the United States. I don't know if those are worldwide, but it's a very inexpensive 8-foot by 8-foot awning, and it works out great. But it's been a great addition to the truck. I use it on almost every camping trip, excuse me. And I just recently picked up this exterior wall for it from, I believe it's All Top Overland on Amazon, and they had these on, you know, on sale for $15.99. I don't know if that's what the normal price is, but I thought that was pretty inexpensive, so I jumped all over that. And so we'll see how that works out. I haven't taken it on a camping trip yet, so we'll see how it works out here in the future. But absolutely love having the awning. You know, someday I would love to have like a 270 awning that wraps around the back of the truck and covers over the tailgate. But for what I do, this is working out just fine, and those get up pretty expensive. So someday I'll maybe pick up one of those. I do have the Slumberjack tarp system that goes off the back of the truck, so that's great too. If it's raining, I can, you know, put that over the tailgate. So that's really about it for the, you know, the truck setup and the camping setup. I'm trying to think of what else I want to cover. You know, I have tons of accessories that I use. I'm always testing stuff out. I recently picked up the tailgate tire table off of Facebook Marketplace, so I've been using that. I would like to add a 12,000 pound winch to the front. I'll probably go with the Harbor Freight Badlands, you know, 12,000 pound winch, and I would like to probably do the Vice Designs hidden winch mount they make for the Ram, so it tucks it up under the factory bumper. I don't necessarily want a big huge bumper on the front of the truck, but you know, we'll see what happens in the future. I do want to add the winch though for recovery. You know, when I'm out solo on my own, I do have traction boards. I have a kinetic rope and some other recovery stuff, so I could help people if I find somebody stuck or if I needed to get pulled out myself. So those are just some of the things I'd like to add in the future. I recently added the tablet mount in the cab, so that's been a really good addition. That's by Valenti Designs. And I use an iPad Pro 12.9 inch. It holds that great, so I can run Google Maps, Gaia GPS, Onyx Off-Road, any of those. You know, I'm usually streaming Apple Music or podcasts, and that's a great setup for that. So other than that, I think that's about it. So if you guys have other questions or anything that I missed covering in the video, please let me know down in the comments. Please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you, and we plan on, you know, getting out and about this year in 2024, doing some more solo camping and exploring more of the back roads of Arizona. So we look forward to seeing you all soon. Cheers. You gotta say bye. Locally, sit. All right, say bye. Bye. Thanks for watching.